Hi everyone, welcome back to the kitchen. Today I have the ultimate summer treat, Mexican street corn dip. I can't wait to show you how this all comes together. Today we're going to be making Mexican street corn dip. If y'all know what Mexican street corn is, it's this delicious, it's usually grilled over an open fire or a charcoal fire in the husk, and then pulled, once it's cooked, the husk is pulled back and it's slathered with this creamy spread. Like, it's usually mayonnaise and sour cream or a combination of the two. Then it's got chili powder and spices all sprinkled over it, and then it's dusted with cotija cheese, which is kind of like the Mexican version of Parmesan. But we want to make that same set of flavors into a dip. So we're gonna make this and we're gonna serve it with some tortilla chips. And since it's summer and corn is in season where I am, then we're gonna use some fresh corn. But you can feel free to use frozen corn. I don't recommend using canned corn. So we have approximately 4 cups of fresh bread and butter corn that I have cut from the cob. And then we're gonna saute that with some white onion. Actually, this is a sweet onion, about a half a cup. We're going to saute also 2 cloves of garlic, 1/4 cup of Poblano chili pepper that I have minced. You can feel free to leave that out if you don't like the heat. You can sub out jalapeno or whatever spicy pepper you like. If you don't like the heat, you can use red and green or a combination of bell pepper in here as well. We're going to make this into a creamy deliciousness by using a softened 8-ounce brick of cream cheese, a half cup each of sour cream and mayonnaise, and then we're going to flavor it up with the zest and juice of 1 lime, a teaspoon each of ground cumin, chili powder, and Mexican oregano, also a teaspoon of salt, cracked black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. We're also going to be using 2 tablespoons of butter to saute all of our veggies in before we create this delicious warm dip. And then we're gonna mix in about a half a cup of fresh chopped up green onion, and we're gonna top it all off with some of this crumbled cotija cheese. So I'm gonna go grab the frying pan and we're gonna get started. All right, we've got our butter all melted, and now we're gonna go ahead and saute up our veggies. Get this corn in here. Like I said, you can go ahead and use frozen corn. So I've used, there's about 4 cups here, so I filled up that quart jar all the way to the brim, and that is 4 cups. So what you're essentially going to do is just give this a good saute until you see some of the corn start get those nice brown color on it, and everybody's going to be happy. What I'm also going to add in here right now is our Poblano chili, or green pepper, or if you're going to use jalapeno, that, our onion, and our garlic. Give everything a good toss and get everything well coated with the butter in the pan, and then just stand here and saute this. Oh my goodness, it smells incredible already. You're just gonna saute this up until the onion becomes translucent. I'm gonna go ahead and add all of my dry seasonings because that's gonna help them bloom and give this even that much more flavor. I was just telling Rick, this smells so good just with the sauteed vegetables. This right here, you could stop after everything's good and cooked, and you can just serve this as a side dish like a Mexicorn or something like that. I'm gonna wait till the onions are nice and soft, and then I'll come back. This has had about 8 minutes in the skillet. I have been stirring it pretty much constantly. The onions have softened, they're a little bit translucent, and the corn is heated through. It's nice and golden, and we gave it a taste, and it's delicious. Like, you could stop right now,
exactly,
and eat a bowl and be very happy at that time. So I'm going to turn off my burner. I'm going to set this skillet aside, and then we're going to come and make the creamy filling part. All right, we're going to mix up the creamy goodness part of this dip. So I have a brick, which is 8 ounces or half a pound of cream cheese that has been softened to room temperature, in with our mayonnaise and our sour cream, and we're just going to give that a really good stir. Then we're going to go in with our green onions, the zest of 1 lime, and the juice of that same lime. Give this a real good stir as well. So now we're going to go ahead and put the corn in the creamy goodness. We've got our corn in here with our cream cheese, mayonnaise, and sour cream mixture. Just give this all a lovely little stir. You want everything to be well combined. And that's pretty much it. That's where our dip is gonna end. Now all you have to do is pop your dip into your serving bowl.
I don't need chips, just a spoon.
I know, right? It's that good. And now we're gonna top it with some cotija. Don't be stingy. I have used about a half a cup. All right, I have created a little vignette for you with our Mexican street corn dip. It's all ready to serve up. I think this would be a great option if you're invited to a barbecue gathering, get together, potluck. But this is totally something different. It's totally something delicious, and I totally know you're gonna love it. So are you ready to taste it?
If I have to.
Yeah. Just dig deep. Here you go. What do you think? Oh man.
That is really. Wow.
On that salty chip, it's like perfection. This corn dip is outrageous, and you totally have to try it. It's super easy to make. Everyone's gonna love it. And with fresh corn in season, this is the perfect time to make this. If you wanna make this in advance for a party, you can do it just up to this point. Perfect. Put it in the fridge, wrap it real tight with some saran wrap. But then you're gonna wanna reheat it about 20 minutes before you serve it, just in a 350 oven. It doesn't need to be bubbly, it just needs to be heated through. This should not be frozen because the mayonnaise that's in there is gonna, once it thaws out, it's gonna break. So no freezing. And if you have leftovers, you're gonna wanna keep this and eat it within, 3 to 5 days. So that's my version of Mexican street corn dip. I hope you give it a try sometime soon, and I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.